Hey, Toronto. This is Ranier, your host for Toronto 12 Shot. And today's topic is going to be Philippines to Canada. What's the difference? And so I have many guests here today. As you can see, look at these guests right now. All right, so with further ado, I'll let them take the mic and they'll introduce themselves.
Okay, I'll just start. So, my name is Lilah, but you guys can call me Kyla, and I hope you guys are hearing this well.
Guys, you can call me Nicole.
All right, what about the two Johns? My
Hi.
boys.
Hello, my name is Rich, but not that rich. So yeah, you can call me John or Rich. And I have here my twin.
Yo, Toronto fans, I'm John Rick. That's my brother, right? Somewhere there. Yeah.
I'm Kaitlin. Hello, I'm Rachel.
All right, everybody. I think that's about all, right? That's about all.
No, we have yet to hear from Mark.
Oh,
Mark.
there's more. Oh, Mark.
Hello. You can call me Mark or MG, bro.
Oh, Mark, I'm so sorry, man. And why is your screen like that?
I turned off my lights.
I see. You're about to go to bed, right? You may be snoozing during the podcast.
Actually, he has school tomorrow, but he made time for us.
I see. What time does class start at?
7:30.
7:30. Whoa, that's crazy. Okay. All right, definitely.
It's fine.
Yeah. You can hop out of the call if you're getting really tired. 7:30, that's very early for classes. All right, everybody. So let's start talking about Filipino food. Now, I don't know if anyone watched that episode about food and the world with all of those wonderful people. You know, Noah and Josh. But we talked about food and how food, has this connotation of feelings for people. Now, the Philippines has a very different cuisine. I think I touched on the fact that everyone has lechon and all that stuff. If everyone could talk more about Filipino food, just so the Toronto fans can understand a lot more.
Well, Philippines has a very rich cuisine, but I think I'm gonna start off with how Filipinos just really love rice. Like every meal, there must be rice, right, guys? And it's like their comfort food, and
Right.
Filipino delicacies such as balot. That's from Toronto. Balot is like a not born egg. I think, yeah. Does everyone taste balot here? I like balot. The soup.
I think it's
Balot
gonna
has
revoke
soup.
my Filipino card. I hate
Yes.
balot.
I mean,
What?
I think Canadian people would like balot. So I
Really?
suggest balot. Yes,
Really?
I think.
You think?
For me,
But it's very famous here.
yes,
Good for
balot
you.
is very famous.
All right. For all the Canadian fans out here, balut. So how do you spell balut for the Canadian fans?
B as in boy, A-L-U-T. Baloots. Yes. balut.
All right, everybody. So balut, and I've tasted balut before. It's
And
very
there's many foods. For example, pork sisig and sinigang and adobo. It's some of our favorites, right, guys?
Yes. Lola Noreng, our Lola here, cooks many of these dishes mentioned. So yeah, it's our favorite here because
But
of our Lola.
the food that our Lola makes or our grandmother makes that I like the most is what everybody knows is the spaghetti, the Filipino style spaghetti.
Yes.
The sweet
Taste
style,
style.
which
Yeah.
compared to
That-
like other countries, they have this like different kind of taste of spaghetti. But for me, I don't know that kind of spaghetti. I'm more knowledgeable about this kind of spaghetti, which
Right.
sweet style spaghetti.
Right, right. You know, I've tried both spaghettis because because Canada is a multicultural country, and we also have the Italian community, and their pasta and spaghetti, you know, they have a very different, because the Filipino one's a lot more sweet, and the Italians tend to bring out more of the natural flavor, you know. I like both, you know. But
And Kuya, do you know that Filipino spaghettis are made because I saw it on one of TikToks
Right.
that Filipino spaghettis are made from because Filipinos are poor
yeah,
and we are colonized a lot by
Yeah.
the Americans, so we just gather all the ingredients. So that is why the Filipino spaghettis are sweet because we are poor.
Right.
We collect ingredients.
I thought
Yes.
Filipino spaghettis were made out of love.
Yes, Filipino love.
Yes, definitely.
Filipino love. Filipino
Well,
love.
But
Filipino spaghettis are sweet because instead of using tomato ketchup, we use banana ketchup.
Banana ketchup.
Yeah. yes, I love that more than tomato.
Yeah. I'm more of a tomato guy. I got so used to the taste here. But yeah, for sure. You know, I don't know if you all know, but one of the first people who appeared in the founding series of the podcast, me and my best friend, we went to Jollibee.
Oh, Jollibee. Woo!
Our favorite.
And
Ang saya. Yes, that's the catchphrase. So, Canadian people.
It's every Filipino it's part of every Filipino child's childhood, right, guys?
Yes.
I grew up
Yes.
eating. All of us grew up eating at Jollibee.
yeah, exactly. You know, I think, you know, me and my best friend, we went, you know, not just once, but we also went earlier this year. You know, I think it was about around March. And because I was hanging out with a friend, and you know, we were hanging out, strolling in the mall, and it also happened to have a Jollibee. So we went in there, and oh man, I think we tried the spaghetti.
I think the foreigners like Jollibee a lot because in YouTube channels, I see the Americans react to Filipino food like Jollibee.
Especially the
Canadian
chicken.
reacts to. There's so many
Chicken.
reactors for Filipino foods, so they might also like that.
All right, I see. Wow. Has anyone been to Popeyes before?
Yes, Popeyes.
All right. Their biscuits, their fries. Has anyone tried their biscuits yet?
Yeah.
All
Their
right.
biscuits, yes.
Right, they taste so good. I'm
I
just
mean,
so-
they're dry. The biscuits are dry
Yeah.
here. Yeah, it's so dry. I don't like it.
It's a little bland. It's too bland for me too.
Yes, too
bland.
bland. Does not have many flavors such as for Filipino dishes. Like Philippines.
When you travel down here, I think the biscuits, for me, they taste a bit buttery, you know? Buttery, and, you know, because we also have the Cajun fries. I don't know if they have spice fries with Popeyes in the Philippines, but for the Canadians, we put seasoning on our fries for Popeyes. Yeah.
I'll just add that if there's one food that's really impactful to all of us, I think it's gotta be the menudo, right, guys?
Menudo.
Yes.
Menudo.
You know, have you tasted that here, Kuya?
Yeah. If you could explain what menudo is
Gab,
to everyone.
Menudo is your favorite, right? You should explain
Yes,
it.
yes. First, since very social country is the Philippines, no? So food really brings out people together. And in
Yes,
terms of
yes.
menudo, we take that to the extreme. Our lolas would say that when your father were young, when people weren't, I mean, if they weren't complete yet, they wouldn't feast on the food. So they have to wait for each other to sit down at the table. And the
Yes,
cornerstone of the meal is the menudo. Well,
yes.
it's the family's specialty. It's comprised of cutting porks into cube pieces, then braising it in a tomato sauce, I think.
Yes, yes.
Hmm.
Then letting it tenderize. Then it's usually cooked by in 2 days. You have to pre-cook. Then on the day that you are going to serve it, you have to cook it again by adding some potatoes, carrots, bell peppers, or any more, any more foods to spice the menudo up. And it really brings the family together. I wish you could have tasted the menudo.
Yes.
Right, right. So for all the Toronto fans, the Canadian fans out here, menudo is this. It's kind of like beef stew, I guess. Closer to that. Um, yeah. All right. So let's talk about pop culture. I think we've been too much of food. I'm guessing everyone had dinner, right?
Yes.
Oh man. I'm telling you right now, this is morning in Toronto. It's morning here, it's evening to there. So that's another difference if anyone didn't really catch it. So they're talking at night, I'm talking in the morning. So glad y'all still came. All right, let's talk about pop culture because pop culture is very different. You know, the way we have our own cultures here in this side of the world is different to the Filipino side. So would you explain what are some similarities, what's some differences?
I mean, I think in pop culture, we are similar to Canadian because we also listen to Justin Bieber. Is Justin Bieber Canadian?
Yes. Why did you even have to ask it that he's
Yes,
Canadian? Yeah.
I mean, for me, it's a surprise that Justin Bieber is a Canadian because I only listen to his music. I don't follow his background or anything else. Yes, so I was shocked when they mentioned that Justin Bieber is a Canadian. So yes, I mean,
But
some
most people here listen to Western musics, right?
Yes, Filipino likes other kinds of music such as Western, K-pop, and much more. So yeah,
That's similar.
But-
That's similar.
Yes, yes.
yes, but we also listen to our own kinds of music like Arthur Neri. Yes, Ben and
Yeah,
Ben.
they are original pop music, like OPM that we usually
Yeah,
call them
original
OPM.
Pinoy music, yes.
So like
Yes, original
they-
Pinoy music.
When you listen to one of them, they have like different kind of style. Some are slow, some are fast. But for me, I prefer some slow, like John Rick said, like Arthur Neri, which is a very great artist here in the Philippines, and like the most notable one, Lea Salonga. Lea
Yes.
Salonga is a great
Lea
artist.
Salonga. Wonderful singer. Wonderful singer.
Yes, Pinoy pride.
Jasmine, I
Yes.
love you. Yes, that's Jasmine, right? The voice actor of Jasmine from
And Mulan.
yes. Oh, Mulan. Yes.
Mulan. Woo! All right. So, one of the things that is different from Canada and the Philippines is the way we follow sports. Because here in Canada, there are one of the things is we watch baseball and hockey along with basketball, and there's also soccer. Um, that's very important for next year. If you are all in Toronto, if you know what's happening next year. But you see, one of the things that's, the Filipinos, I don't notice they watch hockey or baseball.
We're more
Yeah, I
kind of
think
like basketball and volleyball.
Mm,
Yes, we love basketball, like to the point. There are many basketball rinks that you can find on streets. You can also find on different subdivisions, different
Right.
places, which
right.
are made out of like wood, plastic, and even metal.
yeah,
Wow.
makeshift one.
I mean, volleyball and basketball are tall people sports, right? But we Filipinos like tall people.
Yeah.
We don't like soccer or football in Europe terms.
Yeah.
Yes, we tend to like tall people games.
Tall people
Because
games.
I can still understand why we don't want hockey, because of course there's no snow here, it's very hot here, but soccer, I mean,
Filipino much. Yes.
But there's one more prominent sport here in the Philippines, like boxing. Manny Pacquiao,
Yeah.
yeah.
football icon. And then I remember when we were kids, we used to watch his games all the time. Every game is like a holiday for the Philippines.
That's very true.
It is usually timed at a Sunday here in the Philippines. So streets would close and every Filipinos, would gather in one house. Like the owner would set up the television to play his game, and then everyone would cheer and everyone would watch. And I think that's become like an icon for the Filipino sports.
Yes,
I'm not gonna lie
prime
when I say there's no cars on the roads whenever it's Pacquiao's match. It just shows how impactful he is as an athlete. Pinoy pride. Yes.
What happened to that dude? Like, I used to hear a lot about him. Nowadays, it's like it's gone quiet.
He's more on politics here in the
Politics.
Philippines.
Yeah.
Yes.
We would idolize him as an athlete. Of course, he brings pride to the Philippines. But as a politician,
Yes. If I could say so, he's. I don't want to be but he's a little slow and not on politics. He should focus on sports.
yes.
I see.
Don't- Yes.
But guys, speaking of pop culture, since the previous Olympics, we had 3 gold medalists, and I think
Wow.
and what weightlifting has been another additional sports for the Philippines. It was our very first gold medal, Heidelin Diaz for weightlifting, and we
Yes.
have
The one in 2020.
we have Carlos Yulo, who is a 2-time gold winner.
Yeah.
For gymnastics. Imagine, like, Philippines has a 2-time.
2 gold.
2 gold in one event, because gymnastics is not so much popular here in the Philippines. And I'm really glad that everybody is now becoming more aware that gymnastics exists also, even in
Yeah.
the
But
Philippines.
there are other sports too, right? Aside from basketball. I
Basketball
mean,
and volleyball.
it's just sad that here in the Philippines, it's really true that basketball receives a lot of attention, like in terms of funding, and management. But it's a good thing, like Ayesa said, that there are other sports are receiving recognition too, and that Filipinos are also good at a lot of things.
For sure.
Speaking of like sports, since gymnastic has emerged as well as other sports, I think one prominent sport that is very popular in the Philippines right now is e-games. Like for example,
Mobile Legends,
is
Valorant, Team
Call-
Secret,
Call of
Philippines.
Duty.
Yes.
Yes.
Similar here. Similar here. There's also esports presence. Yeah. So, wow. That's amazing.
That's our similarities.
Yeah. We have a lot of similarities, but we also have our own differences too. All right.
Do you play cricket there, or is it from other countries?
Cricket here is actually very popular amongst South Asians, because here in Canada we have lots of there are people from South Asia, of course, most of them coming from India. So if anyone knows, that part of the world loves cricket. So South Asia is India, and all the other countries in there. Yeah, but cricket is popular amongst that community, and also other countries, I think, like the UK, Australia possibly.